Welcome back everyone to my channel Pen and Journal, and today we're going to take a look at my passport traveler's notebook system. So let's get straight into it. So this is my passport traveler's notebook in coffee brown, if there's a word for it. I'll put the link in the description box below on where I got this. This is from AliExpress, right? This is not from the Travelers company, right? This is from AliExpress. It's much cheaper, and to be honest, the quality of the leather, I find that is of course inferior. On the website it mentioned that this is a veg tan leather, right? But if you look at the Travelers company Traveler's Notebook, I got this in the regular. This is camel brown. Looking at the thickness of the leather, right, you can definitely tell that the TN from the Travelers company, it's thicker, right? And the feel of the leather, the veg tan leather, is definitely the quality. It feels better than the one I got here, right? But then I have my blue TN over here. This is actually from the same online shop, and the thickness of the leather is quite similar, but somehow the leather here feels better than the one here. This just feels a little bit off, but I'm not complaining. It's much cheaper than what I can get if I buy it, if I got this from the official Travelers company website, right? So I got this for about 3 weeks, and my hands are very dry, but you can tell that this leather is already starting to patina up, right? A bit of scratches, a bit of wear, and I didn't have enough oils for my hands to nourish the leather. You can see it's still quite dry. I may need to have some mink oil to condition the leather in the near future, right? So let's get straight down into it. So this is the leather itself, right? It is again veg tan, but I just feel that the quality is a little bit off, but I'm not complaining. I'm really enjoying this system. So the first insert here is a clear zipper pouch, right? Normally what I put here is some business cards, but I won't have it here because, well, for privacy reasons. And the second insert here, this is again from AliExpress. This is the cloth canvas zipper pouch. So in this frontal pouch here, I have my important cards, I have my credit cards, I have my identification card, my driving license, my medical card, all the important vital cards. I put it into this pouch here, and I secure it with a binder clip so that the cards won't be, the flap won't be easily open, right? There's no danger of the cards falling off while I'm traveling. So this binder clip is very handy. And if I need to pull out my credit card to withdraw some cash from the ATM, I can just easily remove this, open the flap, access the credit card. And you may be wondering, Jet, what on earth is this? Well, I'll explain this later on, right? Just put this aside for now. And over here on the center insert, the notebook, this is Campus Kokuyo notebook that I trimmed to a notebook size, right? This is where I want to learn my Tagalog, and very embarrassingly, I'm very slow. I'm onto page 1. It's terrible, right? I'm trying to encourage and inspire myself, to push myself, to motivate myself to learn Tagalog on a daily basis, but you can see how slow I am, right? So this is my everyday carry because this doubled up as my wallet as well. So I have this always on the go, on the bus, on the train. I can just pull this up and just go through the Tagalog language in this manner, right? I won't be using this for anything else, just purely for language learning. But in the future, I may add another notebook for to-do list, task list, planning. We will see in the future, right? So this is here. So how do I attach this is that this notebook itself, right, it has its own elastic. And what I did is, from here, if you will, right, a standard TN, you have just one elastic like this, right? And this elastic secures all of these inserts. And how do I attach this in is that with its own elastic band, I just simply hook it on and secure it in this manner, right? Okay, and the center pouch, or rather the center pocket here, the craft custom pocket here, this is made up of some advertisements, flyer advertisements that is in my mailbox, right? I like the material, it's quite sturdy, so I kind of like custom made it to a craft folder for my cash, right? And over here is a pen loop. It's very simple, just an elastic super glued to the craft folder itself, and then just using some cloth fabric tape, sticker tape, to just secure it and of course make it more aesthetically pleasing, right? So this pen loop here, you can attach any pen. I got this small little pocket pen. It's just a simple rollerball. I'm not too sure where I got it from, but it's very, very handy, very small, very light, easy to go. And of course, I can actually have a fountain pen if you will. All right, a pellet mule, have no issues clipping onto this pouch, and it feels, and the length of the mule is just perfect for a wallet setup like this, right? So anyway, back to the TN system. So this craft folder is mainly for cash. I'll just slot in the cash like this. It's very crude, but it works, and the cash is quite safely secured in such a manner, right? The only downside of this is the crease on the cash, right? When I hand it to the cashier, the notes are all very creased up. This is the only disadvantage of this system. And over on this side is the other side of the cloth zipper pouch, and this is where I put all my coins in, right? And the reason why I migrate to a TN wallet style is that my old wallet does not have a coin pouch, and I find that it's very, very convenient when now I have notes as well as coins available at all times in one system, right? So this all inside is all coins, and over here the last part of it, this is the other side of the plastic zipper pouch. I have this is what in Singapore we call an EasyLink card, or our transport fare card, and this is our local coffee membership card. And now this is the last part of it. Now we come down to these aluminium foils. Okay, so what are these actually? So if you're familiar in Singapore, you will know that how we travel is of course the public transport system, and how we pay for our transport fees or fares is through this card, right? So we have our RFID readers on our buses, on our trains, stations. So these are all contactless cards. So to travel, basically as you board the bus or before you enter into the train station itself, right? They have these RFID readers that you need to tap the card on. So if I tap let's say this is the RF reader, I tap my card, contactless reading, right? It will deduct the fare from my card. But the issue here is that I have two cards here. I have another contactless card in my credit card, right? And if I have two contactless cards in proximity to the RF reader, right, the RF reader will read two cards and an error will be shown. So in this case, I have some issues, right, getting through. I need to only scan or let the reader just read one card. And how do I do it is with this neat hack that I learned on YouTube. So I read up a little bit about RFID. You can do your own research yourself. I won't go too much into details, but basically aluminum foil helps to shield, right, RFID readers from your cards. It's like an anti-theft precaution that people use. So, but in my case, right, I just want to have two cards with me at all times. And how do I do it is in this manner, right? So my credit card is over here, right? My credit card is facing in this direction. So these are foils that I cut out from my favorite coffee packaging, and of course it's aluminum in nature. And to be safe, I actually cut out 3 pieces like this to size, right? So what I do is I just slip this into here. So my credit card is over here. This is the aluminum foil shield. So if I need to board my public transport, whether it's a bus or a train, right, I will tap my wallet in such a manner. So this is the reader. I'll tap my wallet in such a manner. So the reader itself, right, will just scan this transport card. But because of the aluminum shield, is unable to detect my credit card here, right? Previously, without the shield, it detects both cards, but with the shield here, it actually shielded the credit card from the reader. So when I tap, it will deduct the fare from this card. And if I need to buy something from, let's say, the supermarket, again, instead of using my transport card, I will turn my wallet around, I will tap in this from this side so that the card, or the reader rather, will just be able to read the credit card here, but you'll be shielded from reading the transport fare card over here. So this is just a sweet little hack that I learned. Just want to share it with anyone who may be interested. This is a very, very exciting little hack that I really, really love, and it really comes all together, making it possible to convert these so-called Passport TN to be not just a notebook system for my language learning in Tagalog, but also as my everyday carry wallet. And I'm really, really enjoying the leather. I'm really enjoying the system. I'm just having so much fun carrying this around, even though it is a little bit on the larger side compared to a regular wallet, but it fits my front jeans pocket perfectly, no issues whatsoever. And how cool is to have a pen with you at all times, ready to go. So once again, please let me know your comments below. Do you own a passport size TN? If you do you double it up as a wallet as well? Let me know your thoughts, your comments, your questions, whatsoever. Thank you once again, everyone, for watching. Really appreciate your support for my channel. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you all. God bless. Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.